Okay, I'm going to walk you through today's lesson. Today is November 30th. Okay, so you need to open up your bell work located in Google Classroom. And what we did for 5 minutes for our bell work today was this bell work slide. Okay, so at this time you can pause and work on your bell work. All right, if you are done with your bell work, we went over the meaning, and the meaning is, what did you have down? Good or well. Then you had to have your 3 words here with the meanings, your sentence, and then today's mystery word. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to have you guess that I can check it. It is a type of tumor that's non-cancerous, slow-growing, non-invasive, and contains normal cells. And it doesn't have B-E-N-E in it, though. It has B-E-N-I. So that's as much as I'm going to give you, and you'll have to figure that out. Okay? So that's our bell work for today. After bell work, I went through Google Classroom. So this is what Google Classroom has been updated to look like. Okay, at the very top, you're going to see your daily virtual lessons and the Google Meet link, which is how you got here, or got to your class, or we'll get to your class, I should say. Okay, so if you go to daily virtual lessons, this is what we did today. So we just did our bell work Bene. The next is a question for the breakout room, then a whole group discussion, reading an article, and then we came back to discuss number 1. So the question is, and you obviously won't be with a group to talk about this question. So if you have a family member or sibling close by who's old enough to comprehend this type of question, the question is, can you be too rich to know right from wrong? So think about that. Can you be too rich to know right from wrong? I would pause and then discuss this with, like I said, a family member or someone, have a discussion with them. Okay, after you've discussed this question, you want to open up, go into Google Classroom, under Unit 2 Choices. There is an article or a doc right here called the Ethan Couch Case. You'll understand why I asked that question once you read this article. So go ahead and click on that, and you're going to be opening up an article that looks like this. The learning targets are, I can read closely to determine what the text says, implicitly and explicitly. And then this is a new one, as with informational texts, we're going to be figuring out how the author and analyzing how the author introduced the ideas or events. So that's a reading informational text standard. As you read, you're going to be using the commenting tool to make any comments to the right here. Okay, this article is really short. So what we did today in class is students got about 10 to 15 minutes to read this article and to answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your document might say 1, 2, 2, 3. I apologize for that. So again, the directions are to read the article and then the answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All we got to today was to read the article, answer those questions, And then we went over number 1. What are your initial thoughts after reading the article? Okay, so tomorrow we will continue with this. This document is not done, so it won't be submitted. So you are to read the article and then answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you have any questions, let me know.